Hello again. We are in the magic camper. Why is your can looking like the can is looking?
So my can hasn't got any decoration on it. It's quite attractive as it is.
What is in your can? I hear something.
I would start with maybe my own personal. So this is a photograph of my own spiritual teacher. And one of the other pictures that I found that I was very interested to show you is this.
You like pictures?
I do. I like pictures and images. It's in Tibet, and it's people. It's a community that reenact. They embody and reenact the life of Gesar of Ling, who was the kind of Tibetan hero, and he is said to embody this leadership quality as a spiritual person. He was able to bring these different warring groups together in a harmonious society. So, I'm interested in this topic of leadership and leadership training, as we all are. There are a lot of leadership figures that are very inspiring today, but we sort of don't know them, or we don't remember all the about them. So
for me, this is the question: why do we need leaders? But we do. So I can't groups or societies just change, but usually there's a person, one person, which speaks out some things, and everybody says, yes, this is what this person says, this is important, I'm a follower of whatever.
Well, I think every person could regard themselves in this way. If you in your family, let's say there's a conflict in your family, and you take the risk to try to have these difficult conversations with people in your family, or you take the risk to try to bring people together at your food co-op, or those are leadership positions.
A risk taker, or first risk taker.
Yes, and that's more my feeling of what a leader is, and that anybody who loves something or feels committed to something steps forward and tries to create something.
So, are you a leader?
Well, I think I'm in a position in Shambhala, in my community of leadership as a senior teacher, and certainly a senior teacher in my community is not that you can just deliver programs and lead retreats, but it's also to be engaged in really trying to build good communities. So I was talking about family leadership, and this is a picture of my whole family.
Oh, okay.
And this was at my 70th birthday. I feel that this family kind of partially, the family is the root of the society.
Okay.
So I just have a couple more, or three more. I had a match in my can.
Oh.
Really just having to do with more light in the world. Then I have these two items. One is a piece of paper with writing. So there's this one, and then there's this battery, which just represents this kind of, I don't know what you call it, electronic world. Computers, websites, social media. I don't feel comfortable in that world.
Yeah.
And partially it's age, and partially it's a kind of mental resistance. Says, oh, I don't understand, I don't get it, I don't know how this works. But I think it's important, and it isn't going to go away.
Yeah.
It isn't going to go away, right? And it's becoming more and more important in the lives of young people. And so it's important to figure out, for me at least, to reflect on how this, let's say, message about basic goodness, how that could be communicated. So it's curious, and I have it in here because I think that's the world. It's going to go in that direction, and there's nothing we can do about that. How to write something on there. I mean, I have these little notes here. I can't even remember. I had something I was going to write. So then I write it on a little note, and then I don't get to it. And then I look at the little note, and it says, atmosphere, silence, stop talking, feel, thoughts, let them come through, authority, and no big deal. So I had some idea of writing something. Kind of these two more or less go together. But I think that's it for my can.